The president is calling last night's Senate vote and the shutdown a political gift this morning. The president tweeted a short time ago that the shutdown is a nice present from Democrats on the anniversary of his inauguration. Major Garrett is at the White House. Major, good morning.
Good morning and happy anniversary, Mr. President. Your present on the first anniversary of your inauguration, well, it's a partial government shutdown. The first under a one-party rule here in Washington in decades. Now, the White House and Republicans are blaming Democrats for this impasse, but if you take a look at the votes and the speeches, it's quite clear this is a bipartisan mess. What's also clear is Republicans are still bewildered about what the president's bottom line is, or if it could even be found. The president who last May tweeted America needed a good shutdown now has one. But so far, it's been a downer. Mr. Trump canceled a Friday trip to Mar-a-Lago and a Saturday appearance at a celebratory fundraiser and anniversary party. Last-minute negotiations failed even after President Trump summoned Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer to the White House. The president ignored questions amid a Friday of uncertainty.
Mr. President, what are you doing to prevent the shutdown? Is there any chance there won't be a shutdown tonight, Mr. President?
Even as negotiations with Schumer commenced, White House Budget Director Mick Mulvaney blamed him.
We don't want this. We do not want a shutdown. But if Mr. Schumer insists on it, he is in a position to force this on the American people.
Vice President Mike Pence continued the finger-pointing on his way to Egypt.
Democrats in Senate have decided to shut down the government.
During the last government shutdown, Mr. Trump said the fault was President Obama's.
He's never been a deal maker. That wasn't his expertise before he went into politics, and it's obviously not his expertise now. But you have to get the people in a room, and you have to get a deal.
The White House predicted a shutdown would be short-lived.
I said I absolutely think there's a really good chance that it's fixed before the offices are supposed to open on Monday.
The White House emphasizes this is a partial shutdown as key federal services, including air traffic control, TSA passenger screening, law enforcement, and the military, will continue functioning, though some federal employees will be paid later. The Environmental Protection Agency and Energy Department, drawing on budget reserves, will operate at full strength for a few days. Entitlement payments, Social Security, and Medicare will continue, and museums in Washington will stay open. The White House also assured that the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention will continue to monitor flu outbreaks. The president also on Twitter this morning said this about the shutdown. Let me read it in full. Democrats are far more concerned with illegal immigrants than they are with our great military or safety at our dangerous southern border. They could have easily made a deal, but decided to play shutdown politics instead. About the underlying question of dreamers in the past, the president said he wanted to treat them with compassion. And only a week ago, he said he was looking for a bill that was full of love. Anthony?
Major Garrett at the White House. Thank you, Major.